Managing a restaurant is one of the hardest jobs in the world. Orders fly in from every direction. Tables need tracking. The kitchen needs constant coordination. And at the end of every shift the numbers have to add up. SaloPOS is a complete restaurant point-of-sale system built to handle every part of that. It runs in your browser, on any device, and works even when your internet goes down. In this video we are going to walk through every single feature, from logging in for the first time, to taking orders, processing payments, managing your inventory, and running your end-of-day reports. Whether you are setting up SaloPOS for the first time or training new staff, this is the complete guide. Let us start from the very beginning. The login screen greets every user every day. Enter your email address and password, then click Sign In. If the credentials are incorrect, an error alert appears immediately. Notice the decorative panel on the right, an animated orbit ring with food photography, which sets the tone for what SaloPOS is about. At the bottom of the login page you can see the application version number, and a link to switch to platform admin mode, which we will cover later in this video. Enter the correct credentials and click Sign In. The button shows a signing in state while the server authenticates. On success, SaloPOS loads your session and navigates to the main application. After logging in you land on the main application. On the left is the sidebar navigation. At the top you see the SaloPOS logo and the version badge. The navigation links are Dashboard, Tables, Open Orders, Kitchen, Reservations, CRM, Reports, History, Inventory, and Settings. Each link appears or disappears based on the user's role and permissions. A cashier will not see inventory or settings. A head office admin sees everything. The sidebar can be collapsed to give more horizontal working space. Useful on smaller screens or tablet setups. Click the arrow toggle to collapse it into a narrow icon rail. Click it again to expand. The current page context is preserved throughout. At the bottom of the sidebar you see the logged-in user's name, role, and a colored avatar. The support button captures a screenshot and sends a support ticket to the Ascentic team. The help button opens the full user manual in a new tab. The top bar runs across every page. On the left it shows your current branch name and the title of the current page. The branch selector drop-down on the right lets you switch between all branches you have access to. Branch staff will only see their assigned branch. Head office administrators see every branch. When you are on the tables or reports page with multiple terminals configured, a terminal selector also appears. The green sync pill shows your live connection status. When online, all actions sync to the server in real time. The dashboard gives you a live at-a-glance view of your branch. 4 metric cards show the most critical numbers right now. Open orders counts all active orders currently in progress on the floor. Kitchen active shows how many kitchen tickets are currently being prepared. Today's sale shows total revenue since the branch opened today. Reservations today shows how many table bookings are expected for the current day. Below the metric cards, the top items strip shows which menu items have sold the most today, based on all closed orders since opening. The staff logins card shows who signed into SaloPOS today, their name, role, and the exact time they logged in. Managers can use this for a quick attendance check without navigating to the full login report. The tables page is the primary point-of-sale workspace. It is divided into 3 panels side by side. The floor map on the left, the menu in the center, and the order panel on the right. This is where your cashiers and wait staff will spend most of their time. The floor map shows every table in your branch organized by floor area. Each table tile displays its name, the floor area it belongs to, and the seat count. An available table appears clean and unfilled. An occupied table is highlighted with a distinct color. If a reservation is within 30 minutes, a clock icon and the reservation time appear on that table's tile. When reservations are imminent, a banner alert appears above the floor grid listing the table, customer name, party size, and time. With a table selected, the center panel shows your menu. At the top is a search bar. Type any part of an item name or category name to filter the menu grid in real time. Below the search bar are category tabs, one for all items and one for each menu category. Click a category to show only those items. Click All to return to the full menu. Menu items appear as large buttons showing the item name and price. Click any menu item button to add it to the current order. The item appears instantly in the order panel on the right. Click the same item again and the quantity increments. Items that are unavailable or out of stock are grayed out and cannot be selected. The order panel shows the current order in full detail. At the top is the auto-generated order number and the table name. A colored status badge shows where the order is in its life cycle: open, sent, completed, paid, closed, or voided. Each ordered item appears as a line with its name, quantity controls, and line total. The minus and plus buttons adjust the quantity. Once an order has been sent to the kitchen, these buttons are disabled. Each line also has a hold button, the pause icon, to mark an item as held so it is not sent to the kitchen yet. The fire button, shown as a flame icon, releases a held item to the kitchen immediately. This is perfect for multi-course meals. Hold the desserts while the mains cook, then fire desserts when you are ready. Below the item list, the order total show the subtotal, service charge, any discount, VAT included, and the grand total displayed prominently. To apply a discount to an order, enter the discount amount in the inline discount field and add a reference. Click the discount button and the amount is immediately subtracted from the order total. The reference is stored for your audit trail. For senior citizen or person with disability discounts, SaloPOS has a dedicated SCPWD calculator. This is a government-mandated requirement in the Philippines. Enter the customer ID number, the number of eligible guests, and the total guest count. SaloPOS automatically calculates the correct discounted amount. Click Apply to set it on the order. Once you have added all the items for a course, click Send to Kitchen. All non-held items are sent to the kitchen display simultaneously. The order status changes from open to sent. Held items remain in the order, waiting for you to fire them when the time is right. The Fire All button in the order action row sends every held item to the kitchen in one action. When the food is served and the customer is ready to pay, click Complete Order. The order status changes to completed and the payment section activates. At any point you can click Print Bill to open an 80mm receipt preview formatted for a standard POS receipt printer. It shows every item, subtotal, service charge, discount, VAT, and grand total, with a note that this is for guest review before payment, not yet an official receipt. For group splitting the bill, SaloPOS has a built-in split calculator. Click the Divide buttons. Divide by 2, 3, 4, or 5, to split the total into equal shares. Once split is active, the per person amount is displayed clearly. 3 payment method buttons are available: cash, Gcash, and card. Cash payments require an open cash shift. If no shift is open, SaloPOS shows a warning message. Enter the amount and an optional reference, such as a Gcash transaction number or card authorization code. Clicking a payment method opens the payment confirmation modal. It shows the order number, table, customer, total due, and the selected method. The amount and reference are still editable before you finalize. Click Confirm and close order to complete the transaction. A Performat invoice number is automatically assigned and the table is freed immediately, ready for the next guest. Sometimes an order needs to be cancelled entirely. Click the Void toggle to expand the Void panel. Enter a reason. This is mandatory and creates an audit record. Click Void Order to finalize. The order status changes to voided. Voided orders are still visible in history with the reason recorded. Nothing is deleted. Everything is traceable. The Cancel button in the action row opens the Cancel Booking modal, which simultaneously frees the table and voids the order in one step. The right workflow when a customer cancels before being served. If a party needs to relocate, click Move Table. A grid of all available tables is shown. Click the destination table and the order moves with everything. All items, current status, customer attachment, and totals. The original table is freed immediately. No re-entry of items is needed. The Open Orders page gives you a list view of every active order across the branch. The search bar filters by order number, table name, customer name, order status, or channel. The count badge shows how many orders match your current search against the total. Each row shows the order number, table, status badge, and total amount. Click any row to jump directly to that order on the tables page. The kitchen page is designed specifically for kitchen staff. Each card represents one active kitchen ticket showing the ticket number, status, table name or order number, and a list of all items with quantities. 3 action buttons move each ticket through the workflow. Preparing when the kitchen starts working, ready when the food is plated and waiting to go out. This signals floor staff, and served when the food has been delivered to the table. These status changes update in real time on every connected terminal. The reservations page has a 2-column layout. On the left is the new reservation form. Enter the customer's name. It defaults to walk-in guest. Add their phone number. Select which table to assign. Set the party size. Pick the date and time. and add any special notes. Click Reserve to save the booking. The reservation list on the right is searchable by customer name, table, or status. Each reservation shows the customer, date and time, assigned table, current status, and the party size. The Cancel button removes any upcoming reservation. The CRM page is your customer database. Every guest who visits repeatedly can have a profile here, allowing your team to recognize returning customers, track their preferences, and manage loyalty. To create a customer profile, enter their name, phone number, email address, any preferences such as window seat or dietary requirements, and internal notes. Check the marketing consent checkbox to record whether the customer has agreed to receive promotions. Click Save Customer to add them. The customer list shows all branch customers in a searchable table. Each row displays their contact details, preferences, and 3 automatically maintained metrics: current loyalty points, total visit count, and total amount spent at your restaurant. These update automatically every time a closed order is linked to a customer. Loyalty points can be quickly adjusted using the +10 and -10 buttons on each customer row. The reports page opens with 8 summary cards showing today's performance for the selected terminal. Gross sales is the total revenue before any deductions. Discounts shows the sum of all discounts applied. Refunds shows returned amounts. Net sales is gross sales minus discounts and refunds. Service charge and VAT included show those components. The payment mix card breaks down net revenue by cash, Gcash, and card. Cash variance shows the difference between expected and declared cash. The X reading panel generates a point-in-time snapshot of the terminal's sales activity without resetting any counters. Click Load X to generate it. It shows the terminal name, net sales, order count, and VAT amount for the current period. The Z reading panel generates the end-of-day Z report required for BIR compliance in the Philippines. The Z count is a sequential, ever-incrementing number that BIR uses to verify no reports were skipped. Generate the Z reading at end of each business day as part of your closing procedure. The Cash Shift panel manages your cash register. At the start of each shift, the cashier enters the opening cash amount, the starting float, and clicks Open Shift. SaloPOS records who opened the shift, the amount, and the exact time. Cash sales and refunds are tracked automatically. When it is time to close, enter the declared cash, the amount you physically counted, and click Close Shift. SaloPOS calculates the variance between expected and declared amounts. The Recent Shifts table keeps a full history of every shift with cashier, status, expected, declared, and variance. The Refund Center lets you record refunds against previously closed orders. Select the order from the drop-down. Each option shows the order number and the remaining refundable amount. Enter the refund amount, choose the refund payment method, and enter the reason. Click Record Refund to process it. Below the form, a searchable table shows all closed orders with their invoice number, total, amount already refunded, and the remaining refundable balance. Click Select on any row to load it into the refund form. The Login and Logout Report tab tracks staff access. Select a from date and to date, then click Load. For head office administrators, a branch filter also appears, allowing you to view login activity across all branches simultaneously. The results table shows each staff member's name and email, their branch, their role, whether the action was a login or logout, color-coded, and the exact timestamp down to the second. This report is your primary tool for attendance verification and security auditing. The history page provides detailed reporting over any date range. Use the from and to date pickers to set the period, then click Load Report. 4 summary cards appear immediately: gross sales, net sales, total refunds, and total orders for the entire selected period. The Order History tab shows 2 tables. The Daily Summary table breaks down each day with columns for gross sales, discounts, refunds, net sales, service charge, VAT, and payment method breakdown. A Totals row summarizes the entire period. The Detailed Order table shows every individual closed order in the period with date, order number, BIR invoice number, table, customer name, channel, all financial components, and the payment timestamp. You can paginate through hundreds of orders and search within the result set. Click Export to Excel to download the complete historical report as a CSV file compatible with Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. The Reservation History tab uses the same date range and shows all reservations in that period. Columns include the date, customer name, assigned table, party size, when the reservation was created, and the final status displayed as a color-coded pill. confirmed in green, cancelled in red, completed in blue. This view is useful for analyzing booking patterns, no-show rates, and preferred table usage over time. The inventory module has 9 tabs covering every aspect of stock management. The Ingredients tab is the starting point where you define every raw ingredient your kitchen uses. Enter the ingredient name, a unique SKU code, the unit of measurement, kilograms, liters, or pieces, the cost per unit, and the par level, the minimum quantity that should always be in stock before reordering. The Ingredients table has an inline edit mode and a delete button for each row. The Stock Levels tab shows the current quantity on hand for every ingredient at the selected branch. The Status column uses color coding, green for adequate stock above par level, yellow for stock approaching par level, and red for below par, meaning you need to reorder. The Adjust Stock form lets you manually update stock quantities by selecting the ingredient, entering the quantity delta, choosing the movement type from receive, adjustment, waste, or stock count, and providing a reason. The Movements tab is the complete audit log of every stock change in the branch. Every receive, adjustment, wastage, recipe depletion from orders, stocktake, and transfer appears here. The delta column shows the quantity change as a green positive number for increases or a red negative number for decreases. The reason column shows the text entered by the operator or the system note from an automatic depletion. This is your full traceability record for every gram, liter, and piece in your kitchen. The Recipes tab connects your menu to your inventory. Select a menu item from the drop-down, then use the Add Line form to define its recipe. Select the ingredient and enter the exact quantity consumed per portion. Save each line. Once a recipe is defined, every time that menu item is included in a closed order, SaloPOS automatically deducts the recipe quantities from your branch's stock levels, giving you real-time, kitchen-driven inventory depletion with no manual entry needed. The Suppliers tab maintains your vendor directory. Add each of your food and beverage suppliers by entering their company name, contact person, phone, and email. These suppliers are available as options when creating purchase orders. In the Purchase Orders tab, you create POs to track incoming stock. Select the supplier, ingredient, quantity, unit cost, expected delivery date, and notes. When you click Receive on a delivered PO, the stock quantity updates automatically. No manual stock adjustment needed. The Wastage tab records intentional stock losses, spoiled produce, cooking mistakes, cleaning liquid used up. Select the ingredient, quantity, reason, and notes, then click Record Wastage. The Stocktake tab is for periodic physical inventory audits. Select an ingredient, enter the quantity you physically counted, and save. SaloPOS compares the counted quantity to the system quantity and records the variance. Run stocktakes weekly or monthly as part of your standard operating procedure. The Transfers tab enables stock movement between your restaurant branches. Select the destination branch, the ingredient, the quantity, and add notes. The transfer follows a send and receive workflow. The originating branch clicks send when stock has been dispatched, and the receiving branch clicks receive when it arrives. At that moment, stock levels at both branches update automatically. The sending branch decreases. The receiving branch increases. A cancel button is available for transfers that have not yet been received. The Settings page has 9 tabs. The Overview tab shows 4 information cards. Setup locations with configuration guidance. Branch access showing the current user's details. Visible branches listing all accessible branches with their codes. And operational scope showing the branch's current table count. Open orders, reservations, and active kitchen tickets. The Branches tab, visible only to head office administrators, is where you create and manage your restaurant branches. Fill in the branch name, a short code of up to 12 characters, address, TIN, invoice prefix for BIR invoice numbering, and the service charge and VAT rates. Click Create Branch to add it. Each branch in the table can be disabled or re-enabled using the toggle button. Disabled branches are hidden from staff and cannot process orders. The Users tab manages all staff accounts. Create a new user by entering their name, email, password, role, and branch assignment. Head office admin accounts are not assigned to a specific branch. They see all branches. The Users table shows all staff with their email, role, branch, and status. Each row has edit, reset password, and disable or enable buttons. Reset password opens a modal where an admin can set a new password for any staff member. The Floor tab lets you define the physical areas of your restaurant. Ground floor, rooftop, Private dining room, alfresco terrace. Enter the area name and sort order, then click Add Floor Area. The Tables tab creates individual tables. Enter the table name, select which floor area it belongs to, and set the seat count from 1 to 99. Click Add Table. The table appears immediately on the floor map and becomes available for order assignment. The Menu tab has a 2-column layout. In the Categories column, add new categories with a name and sort order. They become tabs in the menu panel on the Tables page. In the Menu Items column, create items by selecting their category, entering the item name, SKU, base price, and description. Click Add Menu Item and it is available for ordering immediately. Click Edit on any item to switch the form into edit mode where you can update any field. The Terminals tab registers your physical POS hardware with the required details. The terminal name, serial number, BIRPTU number, and accreditation number. Each terminal generates its own X and Z readings, a requirement for Philippine BIR compliance. The License tab shows your license status, expiry date, and authorized branch count. To activate a license, copy your server ID and send it to Ascentic Technologies to receive your license key. You can then upload the key as a file or paste it directly and click Activate License. The About tab shows the SaloPOS application identity, the icon, full name, and tagline by Ascentic Technologies. 3 metacards display the front-end version number, the back-end API version number, and the environment, production, staging, or development. These version numbers are the first thing to check and mention when reporting an issue to Ascentic support. SaloPOS also has a platform administration layer for operators managing multiple restaurant companies on a single installation. Access Platform Admin by clicking the Platform Admin link at the bottom of the regular login page. The Platform Admin dashboard shows a system-wide overview, total companies, active companies, licensed companies, and total branches. The companies table lists every restaurant business with name, address, TIN, branch counts, license validity, and active status. New companies are onboarded through the New Company modal, which creates an account and sends a temporary password to the new admin. SaloPOS is built as a progressive web app for real-world restaurant environments where internet reliability is not guaranteed. When your connection drops, the sync pill turns red and shows offline. The POS keeps working. You can still take orders, send to the kitchen, and process payments. Every action is queued locally. When your connection returns, SaloPOS automatically flushes the queue, syncing all offline transactions to the server in the exact order they occurred. When online, SaloPOS maintains a live real-time connection to the server. Any change made on one terminal, a new order, an item sent to kitchen, a payment processed, appears on every other connected terminal within milliseconds. Your entire front of house and kitchen team operate on the same live view of the restaurant at all times. That is the complete walkthrough of SaloPOS. Every page, every feature, every workflow. SaloPOS is built by Ascentic Technologies to give restaurants of every size a reliable, compliant, and feature-complete point-of-sale system. Thank you for watching.